Hello Uplanders, I'm YK2012, founder of the Upland Guide, and today I'm going to talk to you about all of the information you see here on these Legits Essentials. Firstly, if you'd like to learn more about Upland Legits, take a look at our playlist in the upper right hand corner. And if you're looking to learn more about Essentials in a longer video, there's another link in the upper right hand corner that will take you to learn more about that. So here we're looking at a 2021 Essential of Matthew Stafford. He's a member of the Los Angeles Rams and he just won the Super Bowl. It's important to note here that there are two different types of Essentials that you can see here in the legit name. This is the Matthew Stafford Essential Cap, and for each cap and or jersey there is also an away version of it. And the away version is more rare than the regular one. When you purchase an Essential from the store, you have about a 5% chance of getting the away version of the Essential. So there's no special way of ensuring that you get one, but out of every 20 legits, on average, you should be getting one Essential. That's just how the math works. It doesn't necessarily guarantee that. Before I go into detail about each one of these fields, you can note that there is a question mark here. So you can actually pull up the help and it does explain to you what all of these mean as well. Starting first with the total mint, we can see here that there are a total of 400 minted caps of Matthew Stafford for the 2021 season. And these are the regular caps and not the away caps. This number is a number that will continue to grow. As more people purchase these, this number will increase. Now the way Upland does it is they release them in batches of 100. So the total minted is actually anywhere between 300 and 399. So when you go into the store, you will be able to see how many have already been minted by the hundreds. This number will continue to increase until minting ends, and minting is bound by date and not by quantity. So we can see here that the minting of the 2021 season Essentials will conclude on June 30th, 2022. So until then, if nobody decides to mint anymore, then this number will stay at 400. But you could essentially mint hundreds, thousands, even millions of these. It's all dependent on what people want to buy. The existing mints is the number of these Essentials that still exist. Now, how can this number change? This number can decrease when people start to merge or burn Essentials, essentially deleting them from the game and from the blockchain and from existence. And this number will go down. People will buy Essentials in order to burn them to get replicas. And replicas, you need to take 5 different Essentials, combine them together, burn them, and in return you will get 1 replica. You cannot mint 5 Matthew Stafford Essential caps and burn them together. They have to be different Essentials. You could, however, take a Matthew Stafford cap and a Matthew Stafford jersey. So as you burn these legits, this number will decrease. This number here, the mint number, is which Essential I received. So I received the very first Essential of this type. And this number will never change. This is the first one that I received out of currently 400. But at the end of the minting, I will still have the very first one, but it might be out of 573,243, or some random number like that. This is the Essential number, which is mine. I'm going to show you something else that's interesting about this mint number that I found. I'm here in the New York NFLPA store, and I purchased a number of 2021 Adoree Jackson Essential jerseys. We can see here that the existing mints is 100. Now when I purchased the first one, I received mint number 3. And right afterwards, I realized, wow, this is great. Nobody has minted this one yet. So if I got 3, I'm going to go and buy a few more. And I'll get number 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I wanted to test that theory, and I just bought 1. And I ended up getting, after mint number 3, mint number 82. So what actually appears to be happening is when it mentioned in the store that there were 100 mints, it appears that they prepare them in packages and send them out randomly. So within those 100 mints, if someone purchases one, then it will randomly distribute one of those 100 into their account. So I randomly got mint number 3. It doesn't mean that I was the 3rd person to mint this legit. It means that I am one of the first 100 to buy this legit, and I was randomly given from that the 3rd one. It's entirely possible that the 99th person to mint this essential jersey will receive mint number 1. So that's something that I found out, where it appears to be randomized within that 100 batch. Now back here to the Matthew Stafford Essential, we can also go ahead and click on this transaction ID, view on the blockchain, in order to see the transaction and the history of this legit. And we can see here the number of fan points that is attributed to this essential cap. And below you can see here that we can toggle on and off if you are allowing people to offer you trades for this essential. So this one here is the very first mint of the cap in his Super Bowl winning season. So for right now, I'm still going to hold on to this. If anyone was interested in trying to offer me a trade, I'm currently not accepting any trades on this. I hope this video was helpful. There's a link in the description below to learn more about legits, and also feel free to click on the playlist here to see what other videos we have teaching you all about legits. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.